Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and for everybody who is new, I'm Leorah and I'm so glad you found me. And before we get into the video, I just wanted to quickly show you Cleonat, which you probably remember, and also Oreo. So this is an Oreo update because now my kids are on summer vacation and I finally have my assistants back and I can finally show you Oreo again. He has not been here for a long time. I kind of really like it if he's not here because he always climbs behind my backdrop and wreaks havoc. But anyway, now that I have Kiki here who can take him back upstairs, just wanted to show you he is a year old now and we love him, and he has been the biggest blessing of 2020. Yeah, there have been blessings last year, right?
Right.
Okay, so anyway, you're gonna take him upstairs? All right, sweetie. Take him. Thank you so much, Kiki. You wanna say bye? Okay. Bye, sweetie.
Bye.
Okay, sweeties, so that is basically what that was. And now we're gonna go, of course, into new makeup releases because it has been quite a week and I just need to kind of say something before I go into it, because as I already told you, my kids are now home for about 5 weeks on summer vacation, and then afterwards, beginning with September, my my second set of twins will start first grade. So I will have 2 first graders at home, and right after that the Jewish high holidays will hit. So for all that time, I'm going to take a bit of a breather and I'm going to just take it a little bit more easy with YouTube, because I have been breaking my back on this platform for basically not a lot, you know? I mean, I love you guys, you know that, but the growth of my channel has been really meep, you know? And I'm like, why am I breaking my back? Why am I working so hard, you know? So I'm not talking about leaving YouTube, I'm talking about just reducing my content a tiny little bit, going maybe down from 5 or 6 videos per week to 2 or 3, okay? So I can actually have some summer vacation to a certain extent with my children, and also then, you know, deal with all the other things that I have to deal with. Beyond that, I also have to point out that I was till like 2 minutes ago debating if I should film this, because I'm having a bit of a thing with YouTube right now, because they have just gone and deleted one of my videos without any warning, without giving me a chance to repair or to correct whatever they didn't like. They said this video had harmful content and we're deleting it. Okay, so I kind of have an issue with that, because I do believe that I do not have any harmful content on my channel. Like, if you know me, then you know that I'm kind of standing for kindness and for being nice and for, you know, yeah, but they just go ahead and delete my video where I think like all the evil people still get to have their content out on their channels. So I don't know what that is all about, and that's why I'm kind of feeling a little bit, what am I doing? You know? So anyway, that does not diminish my love for makeup, and that is basically what we're here for today. Just so you know, there is going to be a little bit of less content, and for that, please go to my social media if you want to see more looks and stuff like that. It's all going to be linked in the description box, because I'm going to just film a little bit less, but I will still be here every morning and doing my makeup, and I will post my looks. Okay, so it's not, I'm not disappearing, don't you worry about that. And I might feel differently, you know, once we've gone through the first stage of first graders starting to go through school and stuff. I don't know. So anyway, we shall see about that, but it's kind of a bit strange, everything right now, you know, and it's a lot. So after this long speech, if you have not dropped out of the video yet and you're new here, I'm Leorah, I'm a makeup artist and I'm a stylist. I'm standing for colorful makeup, colorful styling, kind of also for kindness in this whole sphere, you know. That's why my videos usually are very positive. I am always saying my opinion, but I will always say also something positive, because nothing is always just negative, you know. That is basically what I stand for. I do stand for the fact that there are always also people behind brands that have feelings, you know, and that put a lot of effort and thought into their products. So if you're coming for like a whole bunch of anti-hauling and negativity, this is not your channel. But if you're here for like good makeup content, then welcome. Please subscribe to my channel. I would absolutely love to have you here. All right, sweeties, now we definitely gotta go in, and that is that. Okay, we are starting with BH Cosmetics. Now, this is not in any kind of special order. I don't sort through stuff. It's just the way it comes on my Instagram feed. Okay, so we're gonna go in with this palette from BH Cosmetics and also the brush set. This is the new Amore in Amalfie palette. Okay, it's hard for me to say Amore in Amalfie palette. Now, while this palette, of course, is not necessarily what I'm going to wear all the time, you know, every day, I do believe that it is a very, very nice range from light to dark, and it will serve a lot of people super, super well. I've also started to super like the BH Cosmetics formula lately, and especially the face products, their face palettes rock my life. I love them, you know, really, seriously. Now here, I don't know if there is going to be one or if there is already and I just haven't seen it, but this is basically the eyeshadow palette and also the brush set. So in case you're interested, this is of course a new addition to their travel series. Then let's also quickly talk about Colourpop, because they have come out with this new collection. These are quads, and this is the Ice Cream Bites collection, which is cute. I mean, I'm not into quads. If you don't know me, I am very much into like bigger palettes and stuff, but I think this is kind of cute for someone who likes quads, you know. So that is that. You have 6 of them here, and of course you do see the color schemes that you have there. They retail for something that I don't know, but it's not going to be a lot for sure. Anyway, feel free to check it out, of course, on their website or on their social media in case you're interested. Then let's also talk about this one. This is actually kind of an interesting palette from Violet Voss. She's coming out with a Care Bears collection, or Care Bears palette, which has 12 shades retailing for $36, matte shimmers and metallic finishes. Okay, I think this is actually really, really cute. I have not been the super biggest fan of Violet Voss formula, but I also, to be fair, have to say that I have not used my Violet Voss palettes for about 2 years, and I want to say that I have come a long way in my makeup techniques, like in the application techniques and in how I'm working with different formulas in that time. So I should just go back and see what I think about it now. But anyway, this is what it is, and this is going to come soon. Okay, I don't believe that this is live yet, but let me just scroll down, because there was something else from Violet Voss that I wanted to also show you, and that's this one. This is the fun-sized mini eyeshadow palette, which is called Wild Dahlia. Okay, so this is available now, and this is of course a more neutral palette in case you want to go for a palette like this that is more quiet and a little bit more classy. Then maybe you want to go for that. Okay, let's go back to where we were, and that is one sneak peek that I just quickly wanted to mention, and that is from Pat McGrath. There is something new coming, and by the time you're seeing this video, this might all already be out in the open. You know, it's beyond my control. But anyway, this is going to be the Mothership 9 Utopia Artistry palette, and that is all I know. If they have revealed the whole thing by the time before I finish editing, I'm still gonna put up that picture. But anyway, that is Pat McGrath. Then I definitely wanted to show you something, another beautiful palette from Ether Beauty Cosmetics. Sweeties, we spoke about Ether Beauty, I think it was last time or 2 weeks ago, but I feel it was last time. And now they're coming out with this palette, the Moonlight Crystal Gemstone palette. Sweeties, this palette is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. This has 12 shades with mattes and shimmers. This is now available for pre-order and retails for $58. Okay, that's a price tag. That's definitely a price tag, but wow, this color scheme is everything, I have to say. Such nice depth, and also of course a few lighter colors, a nice mid-range in the palette. So well done. So well done. Moonlight Crystal Gemstone palette. It's awesome. It's absolutely breathtaking. Just saying, you know? Absolutely beautiful. All right, now let us go to this palette. This is from Live Glam or Live Glam. That is a new brand for me, and this is the He Loves Me, He Loves Me Not eyeshadow palette. And I was kind of really smiling when I read this, because how many times in my life have I asked myself this question? He loves me, he loves me not. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so this has 4 mattes, it has 6 shimmers, and this is available now. I do not have a price, but this is of course a bit of a softer palette overall, and that is what you get. you know? So I don't know anything about the performance or anything. You feel free to let me know if you have tried that brand. But anyway, that is that palette from Live Glam or Live Glam. Then I definitely also wanted to show you something new from Sugar Drizzle. Now I'm watching Sugar Drizzle with a lot of interest because that is just such a cool brand, you know? Feel free to check out Sugar Drizzle. It's you know, super interesting stuff that they're coming out with. And now they have just revealed their new Sugar Drizzle palette, which is the Taco Kitty eyeshadow palette. It has 12 shades. It's all duochrome eyeshadows, and this is going to be available on July 31st. Okay, just so you know. And I saw the sneak peek of the outer packaging of the palette, and I was like, what? This is so special. You know, it's kind of strange slash special. What is this all about? And then the owner said that she basically put everything on the palette that she loves. And the cat caught me. You know, I'm very much in love with cats these days. So yeah, anyway, this is gonna be available, of course, super soon. And enjoy, because, you know, really cool. Okay, so Musée Beauty is coming out with 2 more palettes. There are 2 more palettes in their Rococo collection, and one of them is the Honore palette, 9 shades with 5 shimmers and 4 mattes, which is kind of a more neutral leaning palette with, of course, a blue, and it looks like a kind of an army green kind of a shade. And then also the collector's edition Triumph of Venus palette, which is a limited edition palette, also 9 shades, 5 mattes and 4 shimmers. This is available on July 28th. Okay, so the second one is of course a little bit more with blue, and you know, you get the point. It is of course all inspired by the painting that is on the outer packaging, or by the artwork. Okay, so that is what it is. Musée Beauty. Please feel free to check out those palettes. I don't have a price as of right now. Okay, then definitely I wanted to show you something new coming from Cleonat. Haven't spoken about Cleonat in quite some time, and they're coming out now with the Fay Garden bundle, which looks like this. 7 shades. This is also going to launch on July 28th, and I think this is so soothing, isn't it though? So beautiful. I really like it. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I still have to try Cleonat, have not done that. Still want to. Yeah, but this is so nice. Just imagine to combine this like with each of your neutral palettes or with colors, you know, just imagine to combine this with an all blue palette or something like this, or with whatever. I think this is beautiful. Yeah, so anyway, this is from Cleonat. Then let's also talk about Pink Crush Cosmetics. That is the first time I do believe that I'm talking about that brand, and they're coming out with 2 items that I want to show. Okay, so first of all, they're coming out with their Chameleon Flakes. This is coming in 3 shades: Lavender Dreams, Pink Bliss, and Aqua Bomb. This is going to come soon, and this is of course, I'm mentioning this for my flaky friends who like to work with flakes. So anyway, this looks really nice. And then they're also coming out with this palette, the Hyper Chrome eyeshadow palette. 12 shades, all duochrome. Also, this one is coming soon. So just wanted to get the word out about this brand. I think this looks super cute. Do I have? No, I don't have swatches as of right now of the palette. But anyway, color-wise, I think it is really nice. So let us move on to the Collective Cosmetics. We spoke about them also, I do believe, last week, and they're coming out with more. The Jewels by Night collection. This is how she looks. So beautiful. 4 shades for $25, available now. So mature and mystical and so beautiful. And again, as always, they're flat lace. The flat lace just always get me. That this brand is spectacular. And then they're also coming out with something else. For that I also have to scroll down, and that is this one. This is the Fire and Brimstone Creatures of the Night bundle, and this comes in 4 options. This is just one of the options. For the other ones, please of course go to the website. And this is also so beautiful. They're really rocking it, you know. And also I've tried their formula, and I really liked it. So please feel free to of course check out the Collective Cosmetics. All right, then let's go to this one, because that is also wow. You know, XNO Cosmetics is coming out with the Surreal palette, and yet they could not have chosen a better name for this, because it is surreal looking. I love this palette. It's beautiful. Has of course 9 shades, as you can see, mattes, duochromes, and multichromes. And it's available now for $56, and I love it. It's so cool. dark and amazing and just beautiful. So anyway, that is from XNO Cosmetics and it's just wow. Okay, then let's also talk about Foolish Hustle lashes, because there is going to be, and this is one of the sneak peeks, there is going to be the Gangster Paradise Khalifa's Finest collection. Okay, so there is a palette coming within that collection, and this is the sneak peek of that palette. There is going to be more released, and we're going to of course talk in subsequent videos about the rest of the collection, but this is the palette, 18 shades with mattes and shimmers, coming soon. And then I also wanted to show you something that is already live in connection to Foolish Hustle lashes that is available now, and that is the Scarface The World Is Yours eyeshadow palette. I spoke about the sneak peek some time ago, and now it is live. It has mattes and shimmers and retails for $28 and is available now for pre-order. So anyway, that is what that is. Of course, you have here a little bit more neutral shades, and in the previous palette that I just showed you, it is a little bit, leans a little bit more pastel-y, while it is not, because it also has like super vibrant colors, but I don't know, I just get a pastel vibe, but never mind me. These are the two palettes that I wanted to feature from Foolish Hustle lashes. Then I definitely also wanted to show you this one. This is the new Victory palette from Game Beauty, and this brand, what is it with this brand? I'm so intrigued by this brand. This is now, I do believe, the third palette. The first one was with like greens and stuff. Then there was one that was like super icy with like light blues and white and stuff like that. And now we have this one, and each one is so special. And you know, the thing is, for me personally, as someone who I don't believe I've ever played a computer game in my life, and of course Game Beauty is inspired by computer games, and usually when I have not done something in my life, or when there is a release that is connected to a movie that I've never seen, I just don't have a connection, you know? But in this case, I feel like I can connect to this brand like you would not believe, you know? It is so intriguing to me. Now, I have not tried this brand. Please, if you have, leave me in the comments how the performance is before I invest. You know, I would really like to know if you guys like this. So this palette is launching on August 2nd, and I think it's brilliant. I think it looks super beautiful, you know, because I'm kind of back into liking orange and stuff. So, but also all the other palettes that they have, they're so special, each one in their own right, and I love this. So well done. All right, sweeties, let us also talk about XNO Cosmetics, because they're coming out with two new eyeshadow palettes. There is a one that is called the Smoky palette with mattes and shimmers, and then we also do have the Pumpkin Spice palette with mattes and shimmers. I do believe that there are a lot of mattes in the Pumpkin Spice palette. I think there's only one shimmer in that palette. Okay, so each of them retail for $28, and they are available now, I do believe. Okay, so I also do have a code with XNO Cosmetics in case you want to save some money, and all of my codes are of course in the description box. Also, these palettes I really like because they are leaning dark and they give me this mature depth, you know, because I'm kind of, I don't know, not too drawn to like super light and playful palettes, while I always feel it is something nice for other people, you know. So anyway, that is what it is. So I think this is really nice. All right, then we also have to talk about two new palettes from Sydney Grace. Now, I have just recently tried the Sydney Grace and Temptalia palettes here on my channel, and that was the first time that I actually tried the Sydney Grace formula, and a super nice experience, I have to say. Please feel free to check out that video. Okay, so we have here the Sweet Indulgence palette, which is of course the one on top, and then we also do have the Coffee Talk palette. Okay, now the Coffee Talk palette leans too light for me personally, but the other one is actually kind of really cute, while in general I of course prefer bolder palettes, I have to say. Okay, so these are also launching on July 28th. That seems to be a good day to launch stuff, because a lot of people are launching on that day, and they retail for, I do believe, $33 each, if I'm not completely wrong. So anyway, that is what it is. Then let's also talk about Rabbit Beauty, because they're coming out with the Daydreamers eyeshadow palette It's a 9-pan palette with a mix of mattes and shimmers. This is a cruelty-free brand. This retails for $20 and it is now available on their website. And also this one is actually really, really cool because yes, it is a softer palette, but it does have those dark mattes that always sells me the palette. You know, for me, that is incredibly important because that is where my comfort zone is. But of course, you probably judge your makeup according to completely other things, you know, so that is of course completely fine. Look also at the swatches because they look absolutely beautiful. So beautiful. Anyway, so that is from Rabbit Beauty, available now in case you're interested. Then let's also talk about Pout and Shout because they're coming out with the Cheeky Little Friend blushes. And as always, it is really, really special what is happening here with the originality of the brand, you know? So you have them here. There is the Negative Nancy and the OK Karen blush, and you can pay between £7 and £13 depending on what you can afford, which is of course always amazing. Yeah, so that is the release from Pout and Shout. Okay, sweeties, let us move on to Metamorphosis. They have just launched a new collection, and that is the Coquetaccia collection. I hope that I'm pronouncing this right because I have no idea what that means. So anyway, Coquetaccia, there is the eyeshadow palette, which is of course a 9-pan palette. For me, that is a little bit more like of a quiet palette, while of course you also do have some colorful shades, but even those are a little bit more dreamy, if you ask me, but of course that also is subject to what you feel about colors. Okay, so this palette retails for $16. Then you do have the Coquetaccia handheld mirror for $10 and 4 lip glosses for $9, and you can have the whole bundle for $58. This is now available on Metamorphosis on the website. Okay, so anyway, this is what it is, and then let us move on to Looksee, because Looksee is coming out with the Butterfly Kisses 2 bundle. So you have 7 single shadows here, and they retail for $3 each, or you can have them for $21 for all of them, of course. Okay, so right now it says here it is sold out, but it might come back, so you might want to have your eyes on this because it looks beautiful, how foiled they look and how amazing. So yeah, feel free to put this on your desktop so you don't forget about this once it comes back. Okay, then let's also talk about Freakin' Fabulous Cosmetics. I do believe that is also the first time that I'm speaking about this brand. I think also this release was sent to me on DM on Instagram of one of you guys, because thank you so much. That really helps me out if you do that for me, you know. This is an all duochrome eyeshadow palette with 35 shades. 35 shades, okay? So the original price is $99 and it has gone down to $89. I don't know, you'll have to check on the website. This is now available in case you want to check this out. Wow, like 35 shades. Okay, sweeties, then Indigenous Lashes is coming out with a beautiful palette, and that is this one. Sweeties, this has so much in it and I love it. It is so deep and so rich, and yes, it is kind of the neutral palette with a pop of blue, but it has way more if you look up closer. Plus, it is so grounding and it is so earthy, you know. I don't know, I have a very strong feelings about this palette. So anyway, this retails for $35. Also, this is right now, as when I'm filming this, is sold out, but when it comes back, please feel free to check this out because it's beautiful. I love this palette. Also, the swatches look so nice. So anyway, then let's also talk about Lollipop Cosmetics, because they're coming out with contour palettes. Okay, so this is inspired by, and that is really why I'm mentioning this, because I just really have no idea what this is, so I always feel that that's so funny. Okay, so this is their new Kiri Now's contour palette, and it's inspired by Kakegurui. But I have no idea. Is that so? I have no idea. So anyway, you guys probably know who all these people are or what that all means, but anyway, this is the contour palette. In case you want to check it out, it is available now, and this retails for $18, and this is a cruelty-free brand, so please feel free to check out Lollipop Cosmetics. Okay, more contour available from Bibella Cosmetics. They're coming out with these 4-pan palettes. They're the new Snatch and Sculpt color quads, and they come in 3 different shade ranges: light, medium, and deep. They retail for $12 each, and that is basically all I know. So this is from LEORAHCOSMETICS. Okay, let's also talk about Marc Cosmetics, because now I can finally show you the final reveal of the Bird of Paradise palette, which looks like this. And this is so well done, sweeties. When you think the outer packaging, when you think Bird of Paradise, and then see this in the palette, look at the swatches, so beautiful. I think this is so nice. So it says here, this is a very vibrant, colorful palette. You have 6 mattes and 6 shimmers in this palette, and this palette retails for $20. I also do have a code with Marc in case you want to use it, and this is going to drop on July 30th. So this is so Leorah. Okay, so anyway, let us also speak about this one, the Beauty Shakers. They have just launched 2 happy hour eyeshadow palettes, and I was like, yeah, I kind of need that these days. Let's just look at the names of the palettes, okay? So that is where they hit me. Okay, the one palette is called It's 5 p.m. Somewhere. What the palette is called. It has 16 shades with a mix of mattes and shimmers and pressed glitters, and retails for $55. And then there is the other palette, Shaken or Stirred eyeshadow palette, with 18 shades, mattes, shimmers, and pressed glitters, for $55 also, and you can have them in a bundle for $100. Okay, price tag, yes, definitely. But I kind of really like it that it's 5 p.m. somewhere. Is it, where is it 5 p.m. now? I kind of, you know, Beauty Shakers. Yeah, so that is basically what it is. Definitely wanted to show you because this is available now for purchase. All right, sweeties, then let's also talk again about Fairy Pollen Cosmetics. We spoke about them last time, and I think it was like glitter gels or something, but now I'm going to show you the sneak peek of their first eyeshadow palette. And it says here they're all shifty and definitely fairy-like shades, and I can totally see this. This is like the like a soft fairy garden theme so far as what I can see. Okay, so this is going to come at some point soon. I will definitely update you, of course. And yeah, this is from Fairy Pollen Cosmetics. So cool, right? A very interesting new brand. Okay, then let's also talk about this. Babyface Lashes is coming out with the Poetic Justice limited edition eyeshadow palette. It has 10 shades with a mix of 6 mattes and 4 shimmers, retailing for $30. And of course also this is a more like dark, mature, mystical palette, kind of neutral, but also of course mauve tones and like this very deep red wine shade. At least that's how it looks here on the picture. And then of course this super dark blue. So this is going to be available on July 30th in case you want to check this one out. And yeah, I really like it because I'm very much into dark palettes, as you know. Okay, so then let's also talk about this one. This is from Inspired Sigil Tanuka, and this is going to come soon. This is the Affectionate Scent Gazelle palette. Sweeties, this woman, I need to meet her, please. Someone help me. This is so cool. She has these themes and these shade names and these concepts where like, where does she get this from? You know, where does she get her inspiration? Maybe from National Geographic or something, but still, I mean, this is so cool. I'm really in love with that brand, with the creativity behind it. Now, of course, this palette is not going to be for me. It is just way too soft for me, but this might just be the perfect thing for you, you know? So you basically have a neutral palette with a pop of blue, but I do believe that there is a way more behind this, and I cannot wait to see the swatches. So anyway, this is coming soon from Tanuka. Then let's also talk about this one. This is Pink Lips Cosmetics. This is also the first time I do believe that I'm featuring that brand. And this is the new After Party Everlasting eyeshadow palette. This consists of 5 nude shades with 4 mattes and 1 shimmer, and retails for $15 in case you want to check it out. And there's also a matte liquid lipstick, and if you buy it in a bundle then it's $25. Okay, this is now available for purchase from Pink Lips Cosmetics. Of course, this is not going to be for me. 5 pans and quads is not really my comfort zone, but besides that, of course, I'm not necessarily adding too many neutrals to my collection because I have what I have, and that is basically good for me, you know. So but that is that. If in case you want to check that out, please feel free to check out their website. Okay, then let's also talk about this one. This is from XNO Cosmetics, and now I'm going to stumble over my own tongue again. This is the Secretos del Mal collection. I think. And this is inspired by the Tropical Getaway and the Mermaid Fantasies. Okay, so the palette retails for $39, and then you have 2 new lash styles for $18 each, and then you have 2 liquid lipsticks for $15 each, and a 10-piece brush set for $40. Okay, this is all launching on July 30th in case you want to check out XNO Cosmetics. Alright, then let's also talk about Clarity Cosmetics, because now I can finally show you the official picture basically of their Carnival palette. I've spoken about this a couple of weeks back when they sneak peeked it, and I think we also saw swatches, but now I actually see it in a palette. I don't actually have a picture, but a video. Which is really, you know, it's always an issue for me. Anyway, this looks really, really nice and vibrant and fun. I'm still, as of right now, waiting for the Cobra palette, because ordered and launch, still not here. Don't know what's happening. But anyway, that is kind of a bummer for me, because, you know, if I want to feature something and then it just doesn't get to me and doesn't get to me and doesn't get to me, you know. Anyway, but it does not need to necessarily be Clarity Cosmetics' fault, you know, but anyway, that is what it is. But I ordered it on launch, and I would really, really like to have it, you know, because that would be my first impression of Clarity Cosmetics, and I love the Cobra palette. It's so beautiful. In case you haven't seen it, go to their website and look at it. It's so, so pretty. Okay, but also this looks super, super fun. Of course, this is also a bigger palette than the Cobra palette, and I think this is so, so nice. All right, then let's also talk about Makeup Junkies Cosmetics. They're coming out with the Otherworldly palette. 9 duochrome shades, sweeties. This is coming soon. Yeah, so this also looks dreamy to me, you know, very, very dreamy, and I kind of feel like otherworldly, dreamy, you know, in a different dimension. It kind of absolutely makes sense, and that is coming soon, so we will then talk about that again, hopefully. Okay, then we have to talk about Beauty Paint. Beauty Paint is coming out with the Artist Saga eyeshadow palette containing 9 shades with 4 mattes and 5 shimmers. This has launched already. Of course, you also have here some neutrals in the palette and then some jewel tones, and that is basically what it is. So this is live already in case you want to check that out. Then let's also talk about this. This is a new brand for me, and this is Icy Wifey Cosmetics, which is such a cool name, and they're coming out with these Splash Pot Neon liners. They are water activated and smudge proof. I have never tried water activated liners in my life so far, so I cannot tell you do I like it, do I not, but I'm making my liners, my own liners all the time with a mixing medium, so I guess it is kind of the same concept. And anyway, these retail for $12 each, but as you can see, you get a lot of colors in each of those pots. So feel free to check out this whole thing. You can also have it as a bundle. I think it's for $84. But anyway, the green one though, and the blue one, yeah, well, all of them, they look really, really nice, and this is from Icy Wifey Cosmetics. Okay, then let's also talk about Playing in Makeup by Yolando. You know, we have spoken about the Relentless palette coming, which is definitely in my future. Now they're also coming out with 5-pan palettes. Okay, there are going to be 14 of those. These are just the first ones that are being revealed, okay? So this is all I know as of right now. I don't have a price. I don't have a date when this is going to drop, but these are the first of the 5-pan palettes that are coming in this collection. All right, sweeties, that is that. Then let's also talk about this one, because I also got this one as a DM on Instagram, and that is from Florasis. I have never heard about this brand, Florasis, and they're coming out with this palette. This is called Peony Exquisitely Carved Flower Pattern Eyeshadow Palette. I think this is the name. This is what is written here. So I'm just basically telling you what is written here. I wanted to show you this because of, I mean, look at the palette. That is so, so cool. I hope you can see how intricate this is done. Of course, all the pictures on the palette will, of course, you know, once you start using the palette, it will, of course, wear off. But it's such a feature. You know, this is really a palette that you can like frame and put up somewhere. Seriously. This looks so, so cool. And I also wanted to show you this one from the same brand. I don't know what this palette is because part of the post is in Chinese and I don't know, I cannot read that. yet. But anyway, also this one, and here you can see the pictures in the pans, probably much better. It is so beautiful. Like seriously, you know, you don't even have to like the eyeshadows in the palette. Just for the artistic work in this palette, it is just unbelievably beautiful. So I definitely wanted to show you this because it is just so pleasing for the eye to look at this. I love it. It's beautiful. Okay, sweeties, next I do want to feature another brand that is Europe based, and this one is coming from Germany. Now, unfortunately, as someone who was born and raised in Germany myself, I still don't know what the name of the brand is. Is it Mina? Is it Dina? Is it Bina makeup? I have no idea. I'm going to put up the symbol, you know, the symbol of the brand, and you figure it out. I have no idea. But what I wanted to show you is that they're coming out with cream eyeshadows, and I thought that would be a nice thing to feature because, you know, a lot of people are into cream eyeshadows, or you like to use them as a base for other eyeshadows or whatever. So I definitely wanted to show you. This is a vegan brand. It is also made in Europe, which is really, really nice. And there are 18 shades within this collection of cream eyeshadows. I don't have a price here as of right now, but in case you live in Europe or within the EU, this might be super, super nice because of course you don't have to pay taxes and have probably less shipping costs and stuff. So feel free to check out this brand, and please let me know how to pronounce the name, you know, because I don't know. So anyway, and also I wanted to feature Glam Shop Poland because they're coming out with all kinds of new palettes. Now, I only have a video here and the post itself is in Polish, so it is a bit hard for me to tell you what this is. This seems to be a collection of nude products, basically, you know. We have 2 palettes here. We do have some lip products. We do have, I think, a brush or several brushes, and then also face products. And of course the whole collection you see here, at least from the outside. I'm going to try to find pictures also of the inside of the palettes because I only have a video right now when I'm filming this. And there's also another collection, and I don't really have the names because the posts are in Polish, so I really don't know. But there's also like this flowery thing going on, which is also super, super nice. It depends what, you know, where you see yourself, what you want, what your likes are. But this is more like a pastely, soft, flowery collection, which is also super, super nice. And I personally love the formula of Glam Shop Poland. And also this is, of course, a super, super nice option if you live in Europe. Okay, so there you have those 2 collections. Please feel free to check out that brand because the formula is so, so good. And with that, we are done, sweeties. Okay, so anyway, I have to say that as I already told you in the beginning of the video, I'm a bit upside down right now. It has been a bit much, and I've been trying so, so hard to have so many videos and to grow my channel and to be always available and to do everything, and also be a mother of 7 children and a wife and have a household and like run my business and all of that. And I just feel like I'm kind of at the breaking point and I need to just slow down a bit, you know, in order to just save my mental health and my health like in general, you know. So please don't miss me. Don't miss me because I'm gonna be here, okay? It's all fine. It's just that life is kind of crazy these days anyway, and also with all the stuff that is going on in the world, I just feel like sometimes it feels like a tsunami wave washing over you, and then where do you go, you know? So that is basically where I stand right now. I still enjoy makeup. I love makeup. I'm still going to try all the beautiful things that I have and that I'm getting. I'm also going to receive a couple of palettes in PR again from new brands, and I'm super, super excited about that. So of course we are still going to hang out here. Don't worry about that. I'm not going to go anywhere. It's just you know, I need to just calm down a bit. You know what I mean? Okay, sweeties, let me know if you can relate to the feeling. And besides that, of course, as always, you will find my makeup linked in a pinned comment, and then also feel free to check out my description box. I'm going to try to, of course, have all the things that I spoke about, all the items and products and brands linked in the description box down below, together with all my discount codes, and of course also the links to my social media. Okay, sweeties, this is it for today. And I don't know if I'm gonna see you tomorrow or at some point later. We shall see. I actually have a lot of stuff filmed, so a lot of stuff is still coming, so don't worry. Okay, besides that, of course, subscribe to my channel if you have not done so, because I would absolutely love to have you here. You would totally make my day. And I shall see you here super soon for my next video. And up until then, definitely go ahead and sparkle. Hugs and kisses. Bye.